Hey friends, it's Kay. Welcome to today's video and welcome to a series I am calling Being My Own Client. So, being the fact that I used to help people organize their homes, I sometimes have to be my own client because I am human and sometimes life gets away from me, the attention gets away from me, and I have places in my home which I like to refer to as my Monica closet. You all know what the Monica closet is. It's like the place where you shove things, you're like, oh, I'll deal with it later, and like later never comes. So I'm gonna show you some of my Monica closets, and I have multiple. Some of my Monica closets in this video series, and we're going to address them together. So I feel like I want to accomplish a few things with these videos. I want to show you that A, I'm a person and I'm a mess just like everyone else. I am a mess. I am not always perfect. Sometimes stuff gets out of control. It happens. We're gonna fix it. Two, I will show you my actual process of getting things back in order when they fall apart a little bit, because sometimes life falls apart. It just happens. We're all living out here. We're living life. And three, if you need motivation, if you need somebody to body double with, I got you. You put on this video and you need to organize a drawer, I am here for you. We're gonna do this together. We're going to get it done. So today we're gonna do my drawer. I have one drawer in this wardrobe. This is the wardrobe in my bedroom. And my husband is the sole occupant of most of this wardrobe. However, it's not a wardrobe, is it? No, it's a dresser. Whatever, a dresser. He has all these drawers. These are his. But he allowed me to have one at the very bottom. I didn't need it. I didn't need all this space, but he was like, hey, if you wanted to have this one, because he doesn't have drawers in his closet. I have drawers in mine. That was the reason. There was no like, you know, it's not what you think. Anyway. I now have a like fifth drawer in my life because I feel like I have 4 drawers in my closet, and it has all of my lounge clothes on it, pajamas, and she's a mess. She's a mess. I'm gonna show it to you. It is a hot mess. So let's, oh my God, it won't even like open all the way. Like look at what is happening here. What have I done? So we're going to clean this up, declutter it a little bit, because I know that there's stuff I don't need in here. There's stuff I don't reach for. There's stuff I don't wear. There has to be. So we're gonna tackle this today. So let's do it. So grab a drink, grab a snack, you know, grab a cat, and we're gonna solve this. Okay, I'm gonna bring you closer to the mess. Yes, let's get in there. Get in there. Hi. Okay. So usually when I tackle drawers, I want to make sure that I take everything out first. Some people can't handle that. It's like too much for them. And if that is you, that's totally fine. I'm not going to hold it against you. You can just take a few things out, sort of decide whether or not you want to declutter them, and then go from there. Usually when I deal with spaces, when I declutter spaces and organize spaces, the first thing I do is take everything out, and I recommended that in the past for everyone. I no longer recommend that for everyone. I know that it can be really overwhelming, and some people either physically can't do it or mentally it's just too much. It's too much all at once. It's like a little bit, whoa. So if you feel like you need to go piecemeal and, you know, decide whether or not you want to keep that, use that method, that's totally fine. You want to do like 4 pieces and then like stop and come back to it later, you can do that. Whatever method works for your brain and for your style. I don't have an issue with stamina, so I can take everything out and look at it and then organize it that way. So that's what I'm gonna do. So again, we're gonna take everything out. I'm gonna put it on the floor. It's clean, so be okay with that. But I'm gonna take everything out and put it on the floor, and then we'll make sure the inside, look at all this crap. I'm gonna make sure the inside of this drawer is nice and clean. Oh my God. Oh my God, there's stuff like falling behind there. I wanna make sure there's nothing behind there. There's like a string, basically, that it's never gonna go back where it came from. I know this came from like a pair of pants or something. I'm never gonna get this back in. So I think I'm gonna repurpose this for something else. It will have another job in my home. So I do have some baskets in here acting as a drawer divider. Love those. So we're gonna keep those. So I'm gonna just grab them and take them out. Can I turn them? No, I can't turn them. I'm gonna take them out. Whoa. Okay, take everything. There's no way I'm gonna be able to keep everything. Okay, so I can see there's a little dust in there. I don't know if you can see, I don't know if I can like zoom in and show you the dust, but we're gonna address the dust. I'll grab my vacuum cleaner and then we will clean it up with a little bit of wood cleaner. A good practice if you're cleaning out a drawer anyway is to actually clean the drawer. The little bits at the bottom of the drawer were just bits from the containers. They were made of water hyacinths, so they tend to shed a little bit. So I always give them a good clean because the little bits can be not so desirable in a drawer. Okay, so that is clean and smells good. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of put everything in front of me. I don't know if you can see it or not. And I'm going to make the least emotional decisions first. So the things where I can easily let go of items, I'm going to do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to let go of these old ass pants from Victoria's Secret. They're like, I mean, they're pink. I cut them at the bottom. These are a mess. These don't fit. I think, oh, and the drawstring, it's halfway out. You know what? I don't have to make excuses for this. It's gonna get recycled. I participate in, or our town participates in fabric recycling. So this has to go. Goodbye. These pants. I don't have to make excuses. They're gone. I don't wear those. This doesn't belong here. This is like a little lace tank top. I don't know what this is doing here, but it has to go in my closet. That's very strange. I got a bunch of old shirts that I thought would be kind of fun to wear for bed, like old Container Store employee shirts that I don't wear anymore, but I never did that. I never wore these shirts for fun, so they have to go. I have these little like bralette things that some of them are nice for when I'm going to sleep and some of them are not. So I know a couple of these just don't hit it any, like this one. I don't know, I don't like it. I do think these pants don't actually fit really. Like, I think they're too big in the waist, and that's why I never wear them, so they have to go. Goodbye. Oh, these are like yoga pants? These don't even really belong here. I'll go with the tank top over there. I feel like everything else can stay. I don't even know if you can see the floor right now. That's what I'm dealing with. I feel like everything else can stay. It just needs to be organized. I also think that I have 2 different seasons worth of clothes in this drawer, and I do have seasonal storage. There's no reason I should have summer things out right now, because when I'm filming this it is winter and I don't usually wear that stuff unless it's really hot. So I'm gonna separate the summer stuff from the winter stuff, and when seasons change I will change out that stuff. So let me grab these things I think that are summer and put them all together. All of these like silky, satiny things are for when it's not as cold as it is right now. In Boston, where I live right now, it has been very cold. It's been like under 20 degrees in the daytime for a while, and it snowed and then melted and then rained on it and then froze again. So it's a complete ice rink outside and I hate it. So I can't wait for spring, as much spring as we get in Boston where I live. We don't really get much spring experience, but if we do get nice spring weather, it is really, really pretty and nice. Otherwise, just kind of jumps straight to summer. And then it's Satan's front porch. But I mean, we love living here. We love it. Okay, I feel like this is summer too. Okay, I think I'm ready to put everything back. So I have a container for what I think are sets of pajamas, and then a container for the little tops that I have. I have little sleeping like bralettes that I wear. So that will go in a container as well. Ideally, I would keep them in something a little more divided. Maybe we'll see if I can find something, but I don't think that I have anything like that right now, but I'll go take a look. But in the meantime, I'll go ahead and fold everything. I know that everyone's different, but I'm the kind of person, and always have been, to do most everything on the floor. I kind of like being on the floor, working on the floor, which is why I love my Roomba, because I have one of those Roombas that not only vacuums in its cycle, but also mops in its cycle. And because we have a very long-haired dog, we have a lot of dog hair that is around, and muddy paw prints. So I like to run that thing pretty much daily if I can, or if not every other day, and it really makes the house a lot easier to manage. Do any of you talk on the phone or something when you tidy? I've been known to do that a couple times. You get your bestie on like a FaceTime or something. You guys do chores together. That's a really good method to use if you really don't want to do it. If you are just really averse to doing those tidy chores, get your bestie on FaceTime and say, hey, let's just gossip, hit the hot goss, and you will have a lot easier time tidying, because that, I feel like, counts as body doubling. You just there gossiping. Real talk. I love hot goss. I love a gossip sesh. I love it. I never miss a gossip sesh. Actually, I'm gonna put this in its own little pile. These pants. I love to talk about the girls. I love to talk about what's going on in the community. I love it. I think it's fun. You know, nothing malicious, of course, but you know, we love a little goss. Because you know, if you have your bestie on FaceTime, they're gonna like come through with some hot tea. So that also makes organizing or decluttering or whatever just a little bit more fun and pleasant. This shirt is not even white anymore. It's like grayish, some version of gray. I still wear it though. I still wear her though. She's comfy. She's just not for the streets. She's just for the bedroom. Alright, in the comments, because I know you do. I know we're all human, right? When you are exchanging the hot goss with your besties, gossip with your friends, what are we gossiping about? I just want to know. Don't like put anybody on blast in the comments. I just want to know what the tea is about. Is it about the neighborhood? The news? Influencers? I'm not an influencer. I'm just somebody on the internet folding things, okay? So you best not be talking about me. I didn't do anything, okay? Did nothing to you. Just folding clothes. I know there's gonna be somebody in the comments that's like, you shouldn't gossip about other people. You shouldn't gossip. It's horrible. You're horrible. I don't know what to say. I do think this is more, if I had like a separator, that would be so helpful. Like, so that these things could stand up. What I need is one of those like sock or tie organizers to put the little bralettes in. That would be probably a good idea. So keep my eye out for one of those. I actually have been meaning to stop by the Container Store to get something for my downstairs laundry closet, which we will be refreshing in a few videos. But maybe I'll look for something to put my little bralettes in, because I do reach for those every night, and I only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So I think that it shouldn't be too big of a deal to store them. And these are little too, so they would benefit from a smaller, because see, I can fit like 2 rows of whatever that is in there. I love these little shirts. I've been wearing these to bed for a while. They're from Victoria's Secret. I don't really shop there anymore, but when I did, I was like so excited. I had these little Victoria's Secret sport tops, and they have this little cute detail in the back, and they're little tank lounge tops, and I think they're really comfy, and I wear them to bed all the time, and I think they're cute. Even though I don't think Victoria's Secret is like super great anymore. I've had them for years, and yeah, whatever. Shablam. And now we have like a little extra space. So that's awesome. Okay, I think I can fit everything back in. This back in like that. They don't fit perfectly. See, there's a little bit of space. And sometimes I would put something in front to stop it from moving. Otherwise, I can put a little pad on the bottom of the basket to stop it from moving, or I can line the drawer with a liner, which I may do at some point. Not today, but for now, I'm okay with how it looks. And on this side, I'm just going to put my pile of pants that I folded. I'm going to lean them a little bit so they don't fall over. And a couple of shirts. And boom, I think we've got an organized lounge drawer of pajam jams that I wear to bed. So I've got my pants here. Well, these are sets of pajamas and some pants. And I have my tops here. Bottoms and some matching tops. Bottoms, and then some extras, like we got thick boy pants and a couple of other tops that don't really have a proper home, I guess. So there, we did that. And the extra stuff, like the spring pajamas, this pile, I'm gonna fold it and put it in the seasonal place. And we can do that. We do that right now. All right, here we go. Everything folded, ready to go in storage. So we're all done. I hope you appreciated my tiny tidy. I've been putting this off for weeks now because I'd open the drawer and I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, what are you doing? And so we finally neatened it up, and now I can get dressed at night. I mean, that sounds weird, but I can get dressed at night and not feel like I'm a fraud and bad about myself. I hope that this video has been inspiring for you. Let me know what you did while you watched this video. If you had tea or if you straightened up a drawer. It's all good. All right, that's it.
Hello, here we are actually a few weeks later, and just ignore the fact that I have different hair and headphones on. I figured I would film a follow-up part of this video, and maybe we'll make this series, how well did it hold up? Because I feel like that is the main point of organizing systems. Like, I will show, or I have in the past, an organizing system that I will set up for myself, but I won't show you, well, not all the time and not intentionally, how it held up over time. Because the way that things hold up over time matters more than the system you set up in the first place. So I guess I'm making this in the intro for this video, but whether or not it looks nice when you set it up doesn't matter. The only thing that really matters is, can you keep it up? So let's see how it held up. All right, here is the drawer in question. Keep in mind that I do have like things in the laundry that I'm getting ready to put in the laundry, but here is the drawer. Let me open it. All right, the general consensus from me is that it did hold up. It doesn't look too bad. Like, it's not super neat, and there is a lot of stuff in here. I'm not even gonna lie, but it still looks relatively under control, and I've been able to find everything and switch things in and out. So I guess my main goal for the summer months is to take out some of the winter stuff now that it's not so cold anymore. thank goodness, and put that away for the summertime and take some of the summer stuff back out again. And that'll be, that'll be that. But I will do that off camera. But I don't think it ended up too badly. This is what it looks like right now. I'll give you like one little look. See, things are pretty neatly folded. Again, they don't look like Pinterest, but it's not bad. So I think that is the end of the video. I am weirdly interested to see how this video turns out and whether or not you like it. So let me know if you want me to do it again. I'm thinking I will definitely do this again, like a how did it turn out kind of video. The only thing about this is it's going to take like a month to film everyone because well, maybe I'll know. I'll give myself about 2 weeks after I set up the system to see how well it holds up. But let me know what you guys want to see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.